We are live. Hello, everyone. Actually, let's take that off for a second here. We have a live watch party. There it is. Okay. Welcome. We missed last night. It was such a busy day. So much going on. I missed the stream just as well. Here we are right now. Having a blast, aren't we, guys? Let's see here. Just trying to pull some stuff up. Okay. Obviously, that was exciting yesterday. Keyman is here. You didn't miss this time. Yeah. I don't know how long we'll go. We'll see how it pans out. Melissa's here. Thank you for coming on in, Melissa. Loyal like always. Omar? Yeah. You've been around since almost the beginning. You used to always comment nice video, right? You were always one of the first ones. Nice video. That was you, right? I think that was you. Yeah, we got Cobra Kai. We got a lot, actually. We got those pictures last week, and then we got this yesterday, the video. So it seems like they may be putting out a little bit more than previous years. The previous couple seasons, 4 and 5, it was pretty, 3 too. It was pretty tight-lipped for the most part while they were shooting. 5 in particular, like stuff came out, like season 5, the rap party came out because they were shooting in Mexico and it was before season 4 came out. Y'all remember that? Like it was a little bit like crazy. But for the most part, there wasn't anything official coming out anyway. It seems like for season 6 now, Netflix is making a point to have a little bit more official marketing. So we got that pick last night. We got the video yesterday. So all that's coming in. So that may continue then. We may be getting something every week at this point, maybe, or every couple weeks, similar to what Stranger Things has been going on. So I've observed, there's actually been a lot coming from Stranger Things, official stuff from the official accounts, some stuff from the Duffer Brothers, and then there are some leaked photos. There's a lot more like spy photos, for Stranger Things than there is for Cobra Kai, but I think they're trying to just keep the suspense going. Stuff got delayed because of the writer's strike. So I guess, maybe part of their strategy is to have a little bit more marketing going on to balance it out, to at least keep people interested. So like I said, I think we may be getting more season 6 stuff, week to week, a couple times a month, than we have in past seasons. So that could be a good thing. The only problem is we don't know when it comes. Cobra Kai Galaxy. Thank you for coming on in. Cobra Kai Underground. So we have Under the Ground and the entire galaxy. You're both here. So we've covered what's under the ground and literally everything above the ground. Cobra Kai week was crazy considering how much stuff we got. Yeah, I agree. Been watching since before season 3. Yeah. Melissa will always be loyal. What date? I don't have a specific date to you, but I would figure, late this year. They seem to be committed to 2024. So that's good news. You only discovered, okay, I confused you with someone else, Omar. Sorry about that. But thank you for coming into the channel. evening is coming along swimmingly. Sakai Taikai. This summer, maybe late summer, getting closer to the fall, similar to what they did with the All Valley in season 4. Don't worry, Scott Walker, you're not that late. And yeah, season 5 promotion was bad. There's other channels I watched, they didn't even realize it was coming out. A lot of them. It was bad because it was like shoehorned in. There was other stuff going on. House of the Dragon was big on HBO. I think that was when She-Hulk was coming out. Was it She-Hulk, which was just like really bad, but like had a lot of like attention because of the Marvel and all that. And it's like it was like those were the other things. So Netflix wanted to put something in for themselves, and they put in Cobra Kai, and it kind of got overlooked. Which sucked. But yeah, season 5, it was a step down. I agree. You were playing with the red dog. Well, play with the blue dog next time. No Julie Pierce spotted, but that's to be expected. If any sort of announcement like that comes, it'll be in a little bit. They're not going to announce it too early. Remember, they announced Tig Thomasine Griffith as Terry Silver after they finished shooting. It was earlier, but it was like they had wrapped production, and I think they would do the same. Yeah, videos were good. I think we're all surprised. I mean, I admit, like, I was actually taken off guard by all of this. I really wasn't expecting this Cobra Kai stuff to come out, to be honest with you. I wasn't. Just based on past seasons, it's usually been pretty tight-lipped, but here we are, and then we got it last week, and now it's like yesterday. Like, I'm just like, I'm not even ready for it in a way. What do you think about a Kreese versus Silver fight over a pit of snakes? I don't see where's the pit of snakes coming from. It's a fun visual, but I don't think it'll be that specific. No. I mean, certainly they could reveal Julie Pierce, but like I said earlier, just a minute ago, not till after they finish shooting. Thoughts on Obliterated being canceled? Yeah, I was thinking I would like to make a video on it. I'm just like in the middle of doing so much stuff. I'm doing this and I'm trying to get Learn Party going too, which seems to have hit a snag because I don't know what's going on with the videos over there because they're not going out, which is a way of saying like I publish a video, but it's not being seen by literally anyone. Like shorts, it's not even like people get a chance to dislike it. So I don't know what happened. I really don't. I just gonna hope it's not something wrong. It actually happened with Watch Party when I was a new channel, and it happened at the worst possible time. It was right when I started right before season 2, had a bit of a build up before season 2. Season 2 came, watched it, spent a lot of time putting together my season 2 review. I think season 2 dropped on Wednesday. I finally got the review done on Sunday, I think it was. I dropped it on Sunday, and like it had no views. No one saw it. Just nothing. Like, what happened? What's going on? I don't understand. And then eventually I it wasn't coming up. So like what happened is, this is my season 2 review, and this is what I'm hoping to get the channel going. And And I actually tried searching for my own video. Like I was trying to search it and I couldn't even find it in search. It was like it didn't exist. Like it was on the channel. I could click it. If you went to the channel page, you could find it. Right. But like it didn't go out to people, like it didn't show up in their feed. You literally had to go to my channel page and click it to find it. So eventually I deleted it and then reposted it. It took me a few days. I finally deleted it, reposted it the Wednesday. So it was a week after it came out. And then it worked. Voila. Everything went out. Um, I don't know why that was. Um, but that happened. So yeah, which sucked because it actually, if I mean, if you know this, like you could go back to my videos before season 2, and there's like comments of people commenting on season 2 they made after it came out. uh because they thought my review wasn't out, but it was out. And so, and if you go back to my season 2 review, it actually, if you read the description, it says re-uploaded because I had to delete it and re-upload. So yeah, I don't know. I hope whatever happened doesn't happen again. I don't know. It's oddly cathartic seeing everyone on the same side. Um, Everyone's leading to a mutual us for them, us versus them for the ending. Um, yeah, something like that. We'll see. We'll see how it closes out. This will be interesting. Um, Omar wants me to read the whole thing. Terry Silver barely appears. Could be true. Till late episode, being an extremely isolated prisoner. Well, I think the story's just in other direction. The story's not with Terry Silver at the moment. So I don't know about being extremely isolated prisoner, but yeah, Terry Silver is not going to be around. There has been no official news about Hillary Swank. Watch Parties put out some theories. He's a really smart guy. You should check him out. I think it's happening. I think it's happening right now. They'll probably announce her at some point. It won't be a secret all the way in because I don't think they can keep a secret that long. Jessica Andrews, got kind of leaked even in season 5 before that happened. So, and she's an Oscar winner. They want to build it up a little bit. So, but at least for a while, yeah. December 20. Yeah, I agree. I think it would have worked better. And I was trying to cover House of the Dragon too, and it was just, there you go. I had it all planned out, and then it got screwed over again. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna kill off Vicky. He's talking about Stranger Things here, guys. But they could, they could off someone in episode 1. Well, I guess they do that for a while. They killed what's her name in episode 1 of season 4. But yeah. Well, it'll definitely be an exciting moment if Julie Pierce shows up. Party time. They say it as they're fighting each other. Well, we'll see. All good, Scott. What do we got going here? Kyler and Mitch quit? Nah. The market is going to be crazy. I agree. I think they'll go for some sort of combined philosophy or something. Sort of where they've been working towards. You all about John Kreese versus Terry Silver. Kreese throws a shuriken at Silver's heart. Sort of let him bow down to Kreese one last time. You guys are going crazy with your theories here. I think you're right. I think there's probably more crossover between Cobra Kai and Stranger Things than there is between Cobra Kai and Obliterated. Yeah, Obliterated, I think its problem was ultimately it was a little bit limited in scope. I think not everyone just was into watching that sort of show. Especially compared to the budget size. So it was a hurt. Classic bullet. I think Kyler will have some sort of resolution by the end. That's the point. Mitch is hidden by Johnny in the photo. Yeah. Silver dies in 14. Oh, maybe. Scream 7 is back into production. I haven't seen Screams 2 through 6, so that's fine. Scream 1 was good. I would enjoy it, even recommend it. I don't know about it. Whatever. We'll see what they have in mind for season 6. I don't know. October could be a little early, maybe a little bit later than that. Terry's story is done. Yeah. A teaser for it's possible. I would throw it out there. Yeah. I don't think Tori being there is exactly unexpected or anything. And they just wanted to put out a cast photo of them. So that's what they did. I don't think like they're thinking like, oh, Tori and Miyagi, no, that's a big plot point. Like that's not the sort of thing they're worried about, like revealing or not revealing. Like how they did Mike Barnes. Yeah, that's possible. I think she may get her own trailer though. Simply Hilary Swank is a pretty big actress. You could argue the biggest actress in the whole franchise. Oscar winner, big films. Maybe not my personal favorite, but she's definitely, the biggest career. She's probably had a bigger career than, Ralph Macchio or Billy Zabka. Maybe Martin Coves had a pretty good career, but not like Oscar winning roles the way she has. So, Peyton List is pretty big. But she's been in a lot of bad stuff, or just like stuff that's not like amazing. I don't know, like School Spirits. I guess, some people like it. It's fine. Like it was just like I saw it. It wasn't like, oh my God, this is amazing. Where can we buy Watch Party merch? I gotta like make some stuff. I started looking into this last year. But like I'm not good at making merch, and I didn't want to just like take the logo and throw it on shirts and it looks kind of like shit. Unless you guys want that. Like, I don't know. Like I wanted something that like would look right and good on a shirt or something. I don't know. I don't know. Like that's the thing. Like I looked into it, but I really wasn't sure what to do. Like it's just so not my cup of tea. And I didn't want to put out bad stuff. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want to just like feel like it was just like I took the logo. you can buy, watch party shirt with just like the logo, and you can buy a mug, and you know that's what they have. Like, it's just all this stupid stuff, and it's like you can do that. I could do that really easily. I could do it tonight probably, and you can buy it tomorrow. But like, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to like make it like trashy. Like, if we make something like watch party merch, it's got to be kind of cool or something, you would want to wear, like you would look good in. Yeah, I think Hillary Swank will be part of the marketing, one way or another. Crease and Silver both die. We'll see. Top 10 favorite YouTubers. When you invest and watch trailers, I hope you do a trailer reaction to Scream 7. Maybe, maybe. Now I feel bad for having skipped Screams 2 through 6. But we'll see. We'll see. Here's Una O'Brien. By the way, we haven't seen her in any of the pictures yet. She's here in this promo, but she wasn't at Miyagi-Do. In any of those shots in the video either. She's only here. I don't know what to make of that. I think maybe she feels bad. It's easier for Tori to go to Miyagi-Do than her. She feels maybe more guilt or something for being with Cobra Kai. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe there's something else going on. Gonna off Tori's mom. Yeah, Grim Reaper watch party hopes for that. Yeah, that's for sure. If they don't kill her, I will. Let's just put it like that. Julie Pierce and Daniel fight together. Yeah, makes sense. I think that's the fight. I think that's the fight John's talking about. Star Court Food Court here is a good on Twitter and Instagram. Big Stranger Things guys, which by the way, thank you for coming in. I do want to get back to some Stranger Things videos, maybe just at least some catching up on some of the set leaks or set stuff. I don't know, man. I got to find a way. I'm trying actually to make videos faster, but boy, it's coming at me. Kreese will have a redemption arc. Yeah. People have suspected that for a while. So where was Kyler? Is he joining Miyagi Fang? We don't know. He's there in Atlanta because he's been with Jacob and Sholo. He's on the podcast a couple of times now. Peyton was on it too today. I don't really listen to it, but I know he's there. Sean, no, I don't think Sean will. No. Big Red would join me. Yeah, he would. Well, let's see. It ended Ahsoka season 2. We gotta do something with Balin. I mean, unfortunately he died, but like if they recast, I assume they'll just recast him. And let's see. Thrawn is gone, but Ezra snuck away. Is that what happened? I'm trying to remember where it ended. So Thrawn is back in the galaxy. Ezra was there. So it's basically so it's I think it's going to be more Thrawn taking over and getting to work. Ezra is trying to warn people while Balin's doing whatever he's doing. That was one of the, eight episodes, and we still don't know what Balin was really doing. He's going to the father or whatever the hell those things were, those statues. And then and then Ahsoka herself, I guess she's got to get back to the galaxy. Nothing major, but or seriously unbelievable, but the only good thing would be is watching Thrawn go to work in the galaxy and reorganizing the empire and whatever. That's what's worth watching. but I was just very disappointed with Thrawn so far. It was very vulgar, wasn't it? Yes. Vulgar, all sorts of body parts and stuff, excretions from body parts, everything you could think of. Yeah, yeah. Um, Hawk is rocking those sunglasses. Yeah, he was, or let's hope he is anyway. Looks great. This is a good shot too. And by the way, here, let me take this down. Like this, I talked about this in the video. It's like it says Paris, France. Um, Paris, France. It's got this logo. Like, where did Martin Cove get this shirt? And by the way, actually spent some time trying. I thought this was the Mercedes logo. I really did. I thought this was like Mercedes. What is that? And then I realized, oh, this is the Eiffel Tower. The logo is the Eiffel Tower, Paris, France. But I thought it was Mercedes. I was like looking at these like images. I was like, is that a Mercedes logo? It's the Eiffel Tower, people. Yeah, Silver really knocked Daniel down, man. Good stuff. Mike Barnes and Chosen versus Kreese. Kreese fighting with weapons. Maybe. I don't know. We want everyone to have a win, but that could be. I don't know. Kreese doesn't have as much connection. He has really no connection to Chosen, and he has, a small connection to Barnes, although it was more Terry Silver. So like the problem with that is like it's not like paying off a big buildup or anything. It's just like a cool fight matchup. Yeah, Kreese and Johnny Arc. Yeah, I agree. Gonna be something. IMDb means nothing, so don't worry about it. In fact, it's actually weird they would even have 10 episodes. Usually it just only ever lists one episode until release day. Like season 5, it was, if you went to IMDb the day before it released, it said there was only one episode there. So the fact that it says 10 is weird. December 27th, the last Friday of the year. You could be. 3rd of December, Scott's birthday. Julie Pierce dies off screen. And that would be acceptable to carry Mega Clown. I don't think he did the evil laugh. No, I don't think we got that. Look at that chain there. Would Tori be friends with Maddie? Well, they look alike, right? Maybe Maddie like cut school or something, wasn't she? Somewhat not a bad girl, but like, definitely not like a goody two shoes. Wasn't that Maddie's character? I'm actually trying to remember. I don't remember a whole lot. Miguel and Daniel or Sam and Miguel? Between them or them fighting together? Maybe them fighting together. Yeah. Actually, those are both good combinations. Probably Miguel and Daniel more, but Tori, Kenny, Devin, well, I would agree. Like that's what I said to Melissa earlier. I don't think it was like a whole lot. Like, oh my goodness, I can't imagine. Like, Like, this is so unexpected. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not sitting there like, oh, this is so unexpected. um, Kyler's a redemption arc. Yeah, I think he will. And an arc, yeah, Kenny and Anthony too. Devin dies. Why would Devin die? No. From a guilty heart. She dies from a guilty. Sam and Tori, one more fight. They may throw something in, like sparring practice or something. You know, there's all sorts of things they could do. Hmm. All sorts of things they can do. Yeah, the Miyagi Do. It could be, but I tend to think as of now, Daniel and Julie's more likely than them with Chosen, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, it'd be nice to get Elizabeth Shue back at least for an episode or something. Um, I paired her up with Mike Barnes, as you remember. That was a popular pairing. Um, they're both single. Why not? Something about Devin. It's something about Devin. I want her to die. Hawk kills Kyler. You people are T Flex champ. T Flex, my man. Bodybuilder. Check him out on Instagram. Thank you for coming in, man. Yes, I will have something on that eventually, but I think we'll see Sean, Kenny's brother. Sad they're willing to recast some actors, but not others. What are you referring to? Ahsoka? Um, well, it depends on the situation. Like, Balin, I'm sorry, I forget his name, the actor's name, but like, he died, very unexpectedly, essentially on a cliffhanger. Like, they need the character, um, you know, so it depends on some things. Thrawn going to Dathomir, right? Kreese sacrifices himself, no fake outs. Yeah, that theory's been out there. I've kind of put it out myself in a way. I could uh like, you want me to just like discuss that when the new one comes out, or like all of them in general? Because like I've said, I've only seen the first one, and I don't know how many fans they are. Certainly, like, my viewers wouldn't come in, and if I tried like what I would happen is, like, even if I said let's talk about the Scream movies, people would come in. Do you think Julie Pierce is going to be back? Will Julie team up with Chosen? Like, people will just ask about Cobra Kai, even if you try to keep it on Scream. But like, I don't intend to talk about Scream at the moment. Um, he definitely he missed more than leg day, Mega Cloud. He certainly didn't miss a meal. I have a video on that, and it's just, if you watched my Ahsoka stuff, I was watching that show specifically for Thrawn. Thrawn was a favorite of mine for a long time, and I was very hopeful to see him in live action. And um, it was kind of a letdown. I don't know how else to say it. It was a little upsetting and frustrating, and I don't know. Just like, he's not smart. Like, he's keeps getting beaten, and it's just like, I don't know. Maybe, and maybe, like, emotionally, I'm at a point, It's like sometimes I don't know, maybe it's just our culture or we're at this weird cultural moment where it's like I'm at a point I want Thrawn to win. It's like I don't just want a good bad guy. I want Thrawn to win. You know, if you go back 15 years or when the Dark Knight came out, I guess that was 2008. You know, it was such a great villain. You're just like, that's such a good villain. It was so awesome. And Batman kicked his butt in the end and like won. And it's like since then, now it's like not the Dark Knight. It's like I don't want the Joker, but like when I'm watching Ahsoka, it's like I want Thrawn to win. I don't even care. Like I would rather see Ahsoka lose, and Sabine and all of them. I want to see them lose. Like I want Thrawn to win. Like and it was just and then he shows up fat. Like whatever. Come on, guys. Like come on. It's so out of character. It's just frustrating. Um, him fighting Miguel's dad. That's a little early. I don't think he's fighting Miguel's dad in episode 1. Who put that out? Was that Cobra Kai kid? Someone put that theory out there, and I've always thought that was a bad one. It's like you got the right fight. That's I think a season 6 fight. It's not an episode 1 fight. Like look at every fight that's been in episode 1 of every season. They're like little fights, Johnny against Kyler and his friends. Kreese and Johnny fight in season 2. Season 3, I mean, Miguel's in his dream sequence, and Johnny fails to fight some guys. Season 4, Robbie fights the kids at the dojo. Season 5, the beach fight. There's nothing like what you're discussing is like a really huge fight. Like that's like the climax of a big storyline. That's not episode 1. That's not episode 1. Like that, this sort of fight would be the climax of a big storyline. You haven't missed much, T-Flex. We just got this video here. Look, here's Billy looking cool. Kreese opening. Yeah. Kreese still he's evil for now, man. He's evil for now. Kenny's voice dropped. Yeah, I think that's something I have observed earlier. Seeing Dallas there. You just saw Kenny. Silver's face takes up the most space. It's Mitch behind Kenny. Yeah. Samantha and an Okinawan girl. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it would be an Okinawan girl. But it could be someone from like the rival dojo. There she is. Mary here. Set in prison. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they get around that. No deaths. No deaths. Well, except I'm killing Tori's mom, so that's in the books. Team up to face Julie Pearson. Yeah. I mean, we had something similar when Tori and Devin fought Sensei Kim in a sparring session, but yeah. You can ask any question you want, Jonathan. Go ahead. I'm probably behind on the chat. So I some of you have thrown questions in twice, but I'll try, I'll try to get everything. No, I think Sean should be out of juvie by now, as per what we were told anymore. Mike Barnes has a wife. His wife left him. If you recall, he said that it's in dialogue in the last episode. My wife left me, blah, blah, blah. Not a very loyal woman, right? Come on. Tisk. But he's free now. I don't think Anthony uses the scroll on Kenny. Riley, nice to see you here. You haven't been here in a while, but yeah, it's coming along good. Trying to build up Learn Party. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Learn in an arena or outdoors? Whew, I don't have that answer, man. Maybe an arena. Tiny clips, yeah. I mean, what we had in this one wasn't much, right? These little. And if you saw my video, I pointed out if you listen to the sound, it's actually the same in both of the first two clips. Okay, so like that sound, and then like this sound, like it's like two different clips, but it's literally the same exact sound. I checked. I placed the sounds over each other, and it's identical. Um, so yeah, so I think these are just shots. It may not even be edited. I don't know, but yeah. But it's definitely Kim Sun Young's dojo. I mean, that's pretty much without a doubt.
Closer. I know, right?
It's actually, I'll be honest with you, I find it almost a little insulting. Like, here we're gonna tease you, and it's like,
I know, right? You didn't hear that from me, though, so. You didn't hear that from me, though, so. You didn't hear that from me, though, so. I know, right? You didn't hear that from me. Come closer. I know, right?
I don't know. I find it to be so little. It's almost a little insulting. Like, if you want to give the fans something, give the fans something. Like just these. I'm sorry. I don't think it's much, but it is Kim Sun Young's dojo. So whether it's a flashback, whether it's Sensei Kim back there with her students, we'll see. But yeah. What will happen with Hector Zalzar? I have some videos on that. Check them out. Yeah, I got some videos on that. The final fight, I think, involves Hector, but yeah. I think if they win the Sakai Taikai, Hector finds out and realizes what's up. That's something I see happening. We'll see. Ten episodes, but over an hour long. But if that's true, that would mean Watch Party's wrong. But that can't be. Watch Party is right. Hashtag Watch Party is right. We don't need a flashback at Kyler. You guys are too eager to give out flashbacks. We already got it. His father shits in his mouth. By the way, you guys realize that came to be, that line of dialogue came to be just because, like, John, I think it was John, but it was John, Josh, and Hayden, like, when they're discussing the characters and, briefly talking about the characters, like, oh, why is, okay, they're writing season one. Why is Kyler, he's a bully. What's going on? Why is he like this? And John would just kind of like wave his hands. Yeah, his dad shits in his mouth at home. It's just tough. He's got a tough home life. His dad shits in his mouth. And so, like, that was like they were just always saying in the, in like the writer's room, and then it was Michael Jonathan Smith was writing the episode, and it just wrote that that's gonna shit in my mouth. So that's how that whole thing came to be. So yeah, Kreese steals the scroll and trains himself. That would be interesting. I would kind of like that. They all get married and they renew their vows. Hey, why not? That works for me. Thank you for coming in, Keeman. Sean Kanan is not confirmed. Some people said he was there in mid-January. He was still in Los Angeles. Star Wars Theory was with him, aka Cobra Kai Theory. He met up with him in mid-January, but I don't know anything since then. To take down, see, Silver's already been taken down. Like, Kreese was trying to take down Silver already, and it happened, right? It happened. Where's the
come closer.
Hold on. That's the most clear image, by the way. We'll see, but I'll be honest with you. I just am not particularly interested in. I'm not invested in these movies. Like, and so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when it comes. Is he going to be there? I think he may be back. Just because the way his story ended, I don't think it necessarily makes sense for him to be gone for good. So I think Kreese or Silver could be back, but not for a while. It's like he's gone for like 10 episodes or so. His first season are always bad. A shit ton of feedback. They've had a shit ton of feedback for a decade now. Like what? But like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Whatever. I would hope it's better, but I can't like emotionally take it. Like I said, Rowan, I'm like emotionally I'm at a point where I really do want Thrawn to win. Like I would so much rather see Thrawn win than anything else. Like I don't know. Like by the way, like I know they want to set up some movie or something. I actually think that would be a really good setup. There's like it goes to like a big showdown, and I think like if you want to establish Thrawn as the big bad, he goes in and he actually gets Sabine tries to stop him, and there's like a big battle, like this huge space battle, and Thrawn just totally outmaneuvers her, and she's like unprepared or something. She thought she had something, and in surprise, he was ready for it, and she actually dies. I think that would be a great way killing Sabine. Like he crushes her forces, and she dies. Like at the very least, if you want to set him up as like the big bad for the movie, and that's going into the movie they're doing. But the movie's The Mandalorian and Grogu or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Or is that different? That's a different movie than whatever's supposed to wrap up the Mandoverse movie. That's my opinion. How they would deal with Mitch the Bitch. You guys are all over Mitch. Where's my boy Chosen? Oh, here, I got you. I got you. Sorry, Michael T. Flex. He's here. There. Not the best. Oh, that's a little bit better. There's your boy Chosen. I'm unaware of his hair at the moment. I don't know. I don't follow that. Let's see. We talked about Mike Barnes. Defending champ. Yeah, I mean, the main dojo will be Sensei Kim's and the Way of the Fist, but yeah, maybe there will be defending champions. Kind of the way there was Xander in season 1. So there'll be some Topanga Cry. There'll be someone there. Julie's the season. She may still live in the house. I don't know if she's rich, or husband, or any of that. Sure, maybe, but we'll see. Showed just enough for now. I guess that's fair. Yes, that is correct. But she feels like Kreese left her at the moment, so she has nowhere to go. Never back down, if I can. It's definitely not confirmed. It's just my theory, but I'm pretty locked into that theory because they rewrote the first episode, and I see no reason to rewrite to go through all that unless It's for, like I said, you had an actor who was unavailable back in May, but who's now available in January. And that actor would be Hilary Swank. She had just given birth like a month earlier, before like the beginning of April, so she wasn't quite ready to go back. But it's been over half a year now, so that's why you would rewrite the first episode and shoot it all over again. Matt Moore's here. Good evening, man. Jeez. She doesn't want Devin in it. Yeah. I mean, more than one have a. Oh wait, you said one-on-one, a one-on-one training session. I don't know if we're doing one-on-one sessions. They don't really have many of those anymore. They did one before the Sakai Kai, but that wasn't even really a training session. She was just sort of like a pep talk in the end. So, I don't know. We'll see. People really like that line. I got to admit, it wasn't never particularly special to me. But I guess other people like it. So, go for it. Yeah, I'm not saying no. So, by all the way. Mary put on weight in the face. Honestly, I don't know. Her problem is the Cobra Kai because it's Terry Silver and Kim. You mean Tori's, yeah. You'll be back? Okay. If I'm not, it's cool. Kyler's your favorite side character? Yeah, he's kind of fun. I like when he was buying shoes. This is the most revealing thing, in my opinion. The shot here. Yeah, it's a scene with Daniel. I was thinking of making a video on it. There's really not much there. It was right at the beginning.
Super stoked to be getting back to filming.
There. Yeah, talking about his students and whatnot. Daniel looks around. So yeah, it's really not much there actually, except it does seem to be early in the episode, right? If this is even a real script. Like it could be a real script page not attached to a real script. No, it's Sensei Kim. It's South Korea. It's Kim Sun Young's dojo. Tori's mom's gonna die because one way or another I'm killing her. So if I have to. I didn't even watch Mando season 3. I heard bad stuff and I was just like, I don't care. And I know it had changed from Boba Fett. Like I just gave up. Mando ended at season 2, as far as I'm concerned. I'm just like checked out. But you're right, Sellout. It's not. It's set. It is what it is, and it's not for me. I once loved Star Wars, but so on. Yeah, that could happen. Bonding armor like he said he would back in season 4. Julie's grandma, maybe, but she may be dead. Yeah, I would hope Johnny somehow has Cobra Kai at the end. Yeah. Oh, they canceled that movie? I thought they were making them both now. I'm so confused. So now they just have Mando and Grogu. Well, that's even worse. Mandalorian and Grogu doesn't even make sense. It's like let's get a little bit more out of Baby Yoda. Oh, the monks. Yeah, I don't think they're going to bring back the monks or any of that. That's probably So that's some of the stuff from the next Karate Kid. You just put it aside, leave it in the past, let it be. You don't have to bring back everything. You don't have to bring back everything. Everything back to Cobra Kai, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I always thought it actually might have been interesting to see Xander return as an instructor at Topanga Karate who gets kicked out or something. But yeah, I kind of agree, but I guess it's one of those. There was just never quite a place for him. Never quite a place for him. So, thank you for coming in, Melissa. Yeah, Tori's done. I think that's probably true. Yeah, it seems like they were shooting. I love that everyone says that means Mike Barnes is confirmed. It's not, but sometimes they shoot at same locations and make it something different. I mean, I'm not saying they're doing that, but like some people, kind of jump ahead of the game. It looks like he's fighting Chosen. Yeah. It does look like that. He's not, but it kind of like looks at like you're like, oh, he's fighting Chosen, except that's not Yuji. He just has a gi that kind of looks the same. What will be the fate of Kim Da-yoon? Well, she's gonna use get her dojo back in South Korea and her dojo and try to win the Sekai Taikai. Yeah, Alicia Hannah Kim said $1 Million Baby. But then she said in the corner, I'm just guessing I don't know anyone. Did you guys like read the whole thing? She actually said, I'm just guessing, guys, I don't know anything. I'm just giving you my dream fight. Come on, guys. I mean, you should read the whole thing. You guys are talking about Mary. South Korean prison? Nah. Special mystical. Miyagi didn't have any fantasy powers. He just what is it called? Reducing his shoulder. He popped it back into place or something. It's kind of like first aid. It's just not mystical powers. When will your breakdown come out? The one that came out yesterday? I don't know which one you mean. Which theory? I don't even know which one you're talking about. The first episode title is not Pink Pages. You guys got to realize that's not the title. It's actually funny that people think that's the title. That's a revision draft. Pink. Pink Pages. What is it called? Nerd Farasso is like that too. And he's like, I don't know, maybe it's not. And I was like, and I said, oh, that's not the title. And he's like, yeah, I know. I said it in my video. And I was watching his video. And in his video, which is in Portuguese, but he's like, maybe it's the title, maybe it's the revision. It's the revision draft. It's not the title. It says Cobra Kai 601. They don't have the title in that. Yeah, it's South Korea. Kim causes damage. That's one way to look at it. Power Ranger colors. Yeah, Frank Helmer does that a little bit. It's not my favorite, but he gets a little carried away Sometimes they got to reel him back in, because when he's not as so obsessed with color or something, like it's just putting him in the same color over and over. He gets some good costumes, but like it's not consistent, or sometimes it's not that it's not consistent. It's that sometimes the color schemes he goes a little too hard on. Daniel's worn so much blue in this series. I actually think it's a little redundant. Grogu should have stayed with Luke. Yeah. I just whatever. Like it's just like, what's the point anymore? Yeah, it's well, it's not in the parking lot. It's right next to the parking lot. That is true. If you ever listen to Peter and Brianna who visited it, yeah, like it's like right next to the parking lot at their set in Atlanta, at the studio in Atlanta. It's not the warehouse, but like it's the studio, yeah. And like the Miyagi-Do set is like right next to the parking lot. No, Kyler will be there. He like I said, like he's in Atlanta. Remember, he's in Atlanta, um, shooting with them. He's just not in the shots we saw. It's not a code name. It's referring to it's how they revise scripts. For each time they give a new draft, it gets a new color, and the purpose is so that everyone is on the same draft. So you can coordinate and make sure everyone's on the same page and draft literally, because as the script gets rewritten. So and it goes like blue, pink. Pink is the second color. So that means it's like, I guess the second rewrite or third draft. So you have the first draft, and then it's the blue pages, the blue revision, and then it's the pink revision, I think. So that's like the third draft or second rewrite. Kyler will be featured. Train crews. Maybe we'll see if they Oh yeah. Okay. That's Karate Kid 3. Yeah, that's a little bit more the magic Miyagi-Do healing. It's sort of like Johnny's power where he threw Miguel's breathalyzer away. Or not breathalyzer, but asthma inhaler away. Betrayed him too many times. Yep. Will Brooks join Miyagi thing? I don't think so. It didn't go so well the last time he tried to join a dojo. Chris stood next to in the promo image. Yeah. Well, there'll probably be a Cobra Kai spinoff, and we'll cover whatever else is out. I'm trying to build up Learn Party, so we'll see what happens. What else after that? I don't know. Yes, I've been in every season so far. Your tea's gone cold. I used to do that. I used to make tea for myself, and then I'd get started on something, and I'd look back 3 hours later, and it's sitting right next to me. Oh my God, I forgot the tea. I don't know what you're saying. as far as we can tell, everything's been from episode 1. I do think these clips we're getting, I think this could be episode 2.
Just leak a little. No, I can't.
Come here. Come closer. I know.
That could,
I know, right? Season?
One time.
that could be episode 2. You know, unless they moved it into 1, but I guess. But I feel like this could be episode 2. Kyler, yeah, I think he may end up there eventually. Watch party magic never goes away. Thank you for coming in, Truffy. Yes, I do think we'll get Sean in at least one episode. Stingray, yeah, we need some Stingray. I agree. He's in a mess though himself. Yeah, there's be spinoffs and stuff. Tease for drink black coffee. Well, I would agree with that. I would agree. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. I think more some work to do, but thank you for coming around and supporting the channel. So think that Riley, if you're still here, thank you for being a member. 24 months. Season 2, Tori, was your favorite. Yeah, you're not alone. All right, guys. Thank you for coming on in. More videos will be coming. Learn parties there. Writing a video on how to get a date, I guess. So we'll see how that goes. Take care, everyone. I'll see you at the next watch party.